audio. Good morning, everybody. Um, we are on day 9 of 21 Days of Reiki, and it's been a roller coaster. We've done all kinds of amazing things. I am curious to know what's changing for you in your life, and what exercises are you incorporating, and why are you incorporating them, and just, what's going on for you? So, today we're going to really just focus on using Reiki in everyday life, because I tell you what, we've been doing exercises every day for several days, and that's fantastic, but sometimes life just, you don't have time for that. And you don't need to have a super regimented experience every single day. Sometimes you can just experience Reiki in life as part of what you're doing. So, what I wanted to tell you this morning about how I incorporated Reiki into my life, just since, I've been up since 6-ish, and it's now 10, so in the last 4 hours, how have I incorporated Reiki into my life? So, first things first, coffee in the morning. So not a good idea. You're not supposed to do that nutritionally, but I do it and it's fine. And I use Reiki infused water. I put herbs in my coffee that are for my nutritional well-being and my mental well-being and my physical well-being. When I'm drinking my coffee, I'm drinking it and just enjoying the experience of drinking my amazing coffee. And then today's routine is all messed up. It's a weird week for us this week, so I decided to cook dinner while I was getting my daughter out the door. And so while I was cooking dinner, I was infusing Reiki into the food, stirring the symbols into the sauce, and using the symbols to clear negative energy from the food before I cooked it. So remember, in level 2, you use the second symbol, the harmony symbol or the mental emotional symbol. You use that symbol over your food to remove the vibe of death. So, for example, if it's meat, obviously the actual vibe of death, but if it's fruits and vegetables, then it's the vibe of pesticides and all those kinds of farming practices that aren't ideal, that we can't necessarily stop doing and we don't want to support, but we need to survive and we can't grow our own food. So we use that symbol to kind of like chill all that anxiety and worry and guilt out of our food, as well as the actual vibe of death from any pesticides or anything like that that might be on our food. So when you're washing your food, you're washing with intention as well. And then when we sit down for a meal, what we might do, or what you might do, is take a few minutes before you actually start eating. Take some belly breaths. When you're taking those belly breaths, you're drawing Reiki into your body. What you're doing then is essentially bringing your body into rest and digest mode, so that you can receive all this great nutrients and properly use it and properly digest it. And you're giving thanks for the food, so in the olden days, not so many people do this anymore, but you would have grace before meals. Part of saying grace before meals is filling your body with gratitude for what is in front of you and what you've been given. So you can use Reiki to do that. Infuse my green drink. When I made my green drink for breakfast, I'm going to infuse that with Reiki when I actually sit down and drink it. My tea later in the day, when I sit down to drink my tea, or drink it on the go, whatever. I'm going to infuse my tea with Reiki energy and whatever symbols I feel like I need at that moment. When I had my shower this morning, I took an extra long shower, tried to really hot water, relax my muscles, and just use the water and the Reiki to cleanse my body and release any negativity down the drain and just let it all go. And kind of, it's Wednesday, so it's hump day. It's time for like a new view on the week. So reset my mind. And actually, while I was in the shower, I was chanting the Reiki principles, but I was chanting them in the Japanese song of them singing. You can find that on the pre-attunement page on the any level. Sorry, we have a puppy getting in the way of our recordings. Any level of the online dojos, the pre-attunement page. So on your attunement class, there'll be a tab that goes to pre-attunement. And on that page is the one song in Japanese where they're singing the 5 principles, and it's very beautiful. So that was what was running in my mind as I was using the water to cleanse the body. And then when you put on your makeup or your lotions and your potions, putting them on with intention and with Reiki to say, hey, help me stay young and healthy and strong and beautiful and all those things you want to say. But if you're young and healthy, if you're healthy and strong, you're beautiful, regardless of your age, regardless of your physical looks. Healthy and strong and confident is what matters. So putting that makeup on and just instilling that sense in yourself, using the Seiheki, if you have some worries or anxieties or self-confidence issues, it's a great way to build up that confidence. Feeding, I fed the dogs and watered the plants with Reiki water. So yeah, in 4 hours, that is how I've used Reiki in my everyday life. Later in the day, I might use Reiki while I'm driving. I've got a long drive ahead of me today. So I'll probably use Reiki while I'm in traffic. And yeah, we'll see how else I use it. I might use it in bed. I often use it in bed over my heart chakra and my solar plexus to help me sleep. Big time. Or sometimes over the heart chakra and the lower abdomen to help me focus on my breathing if I've got some anxiety going on at bedtime. If I'm thinking too much, then I might also draw a Seiheki over my third eye, just to be like, hey, chill out. So there you go. Here are many different ways to use Reiki in everyday life. All right. Let's ground and center. We will do our Reiki principles today, and I'll leave you to send some positive energy to your higher beings. And think about how you're going to use Reiki in your everyday life. I printed out 3 different versions so that I don't have to print them out every single day, because I'm getting organized. All right, ground and center. Feet flat on the floor. Spine straight, core engaged but not tight. Shoulders relaxed, just kind of sitting on your spine there. Chin level with the floor, breathing in through your nose, bringing your hands together in Gasho. Hado breathing. Day 9, 3 times 3. We should be getting real good at what we're doing now. "21 days to build a habit, but 9 days makes a big difference." Throw your roots into the earth. Make a good, solid grounding connection. Feel the Reiki pouring down over you. Seeing your shield all around you, making sure it's strong and solid. Clearing any energetic debris out of your auric field, flushing that down into the earth, saying thank you very much for changing this into positive energy for me. And focusing on the point between the two middle fingers, let's focus on our Reiki ideals. So this one is, you guys can't see it, I'm so far away today. The Reiki ideals in Yusui's own handwriting. The secret art of inviting happiness. The miraculous medicine of all diseases. Just for today, do not anger. Do not worry and be filled with gratitude. Devote yourself to your work. Be kind to people. Every morning and every evening, join your hands in prayer. Pray these words to your heart and chant these words with your mouth. Yusui Reiki treatment for the improvement of body and mind. Okay, I'm going to let you sit with this and meditate with it because Miss Chubbs has got to go outside. I'll be right back. Okay, quick. Let's go. Everyday life with Reiki. What can I say? All right. Refocused, regrounded, focusing on our breath. Let's now spend some time sending Reiki to our guides. This time, think about a specific guide that you want to send to. Or maybe you want to send to your own self, to your higher being, to your higher self, to your soul. But choose a being that you want to work with. If you have the distance symbol, use the distance symbol to build a bridge between yourself and the entity that you're working with. Heart to heart. So when you see me doing this in session, that's connecting heart to heart. And turn Reiki on and send whatever symbols you have, or just send Reiki. And feel that connection in your heart. And feel that flow of Reiki. And just in through the nose, pulling Reiki into your heart center. Out through the mouth, directing Reiki where you want it to go. Believe it or not, that's almost already 2 minutes. So, I want to leave you with this energy. Enjoy sending it out. Enjoy just bringing Reiki into your everyday life. And I will see you tomorrow.